Hello everyone. My name is Christina and probably you are my friend on Facebook, so you can watch this live video, and it is going to be about dating because I don't know about you, but recently I had some very interesting message and dating stuff. So I really wanted to talk about this. I also had an Access Bars session today, and if you don't know Access Bars, it's just an amazing stuff and amazing thing that is a relaxation therapy where there is a therapist who is touching your head in 32 points, and these points are representing different areas in your life and how you feel. You just literally lay down and you just feel so relaxed. You feel like you've been meditating for like 10 hours or even more, and you just really get to be yourself. You just really being in that space. That's how they call it, when you are out of the drama, when you are out of abusing yourself, where you are out of, I have to do this, I have to do that, with all this planning and all this worrying and hi Tracy, and all the stuff that is coming up in your mind when you are using it. So what would it take for you to actually take your mind out of your head and just put it in the corner and just leave it there for like an hour or so? So I had the Access Bar session, and how I felt before I had the session, I felt very angry because whenever you realizing it or not, when you get really angry on something, it can be many things. For me, it is because I'm aware of lies. So if someone is lying, or someone is, I don't know, abusing, or someone is trying to put me down, I just get it as an anger something, like, you just get angry for no reason. That's when I know that someone is lying. So I went to the session and I was really angry. I was very annoyed. I was like, this is just not fair. People are trying to date and it's just getting harder and harder with all this COVID and all this stuff. And then I had the session and we had some discussion. You don't have to talk, by the way. You don't have to make any conversation with the practitioner or with the facilitator. If you don't want to, you can just lay down and just enjoy being quiet. Because I'm in Hungary at the moment, and Hungarian people don't like to be in silent. Hungarian people like to watch the TV, listen to the radio, or gossiping and all this stuff. So we've been talking about dating on this Access Pass session, and there were so many things that actually came up. Well, if I am really honest, dating is not easy nowadays, but something you really have to be careful about. Whenever you feel that you're talking to someone and you're questioning yourself, that can I be my fully self? Can I be 100% me now? Did I talk too much? Did I send too many messages? Oh my god, I'm thinking of him. Oh my god. And when all these things are coming up, you have to know that you always have a sense of awareness. You always know if something is going wrong. So many people, many men or many women, will not say the truth. They will say that the reason why they're acting how they're acting is because of you. But now it's very important for you to remember that nothing is personal. Nothing is really about you, because if someone is really rude to you and really mean to you, and we've been all there, right? I'm still not perfect. I can go there too. I can be a bitch and I can be an angel. So what if none of it good or bad, but you always remember, if someone is treating you badly, that it's not about you, it's about the person. And knowing that if you put a limit, like, okay, you can talk to me like this, but you cannot talk to me like that, then what if it's not wrong? What if you don't have to lower your limits just because you like the guy, just because the guy had an amazing face or a handsome face, or I don't know, a sexy ass, or whatever is your favorite, I don't know, whatever you like, So yeah, what if you always know? And with all these standards and stuff, like, what if you just communicate? Like, for me, communication is a big one. Like, I really love when I can talk to the person, even if he's a guy or girl, or if I'm dating or not dating, but I can talk to the person about really kind of anything. And I know, especially in Hungary, we have got some taboo that we don't talk about. For example, what you're grateful about. Hungarian people don't like to talk about that. Hungarian people like to talk about what is wrong with you. So if you are Hungarian and you speak English, then yeah, just let it go. So yeah, back to dating, we've been also talking about that. What if you are aware of that, okay, this person is lying, using the "I'm too busy" excuse that is just so old and so boring. So yeah, so what if you are busy? You can still message the person, you can still communicate. So what if instead of lower your standards, you say, okay, listen, I understand that you are busy, but I like to be informed, or I like to send you a message, or I like to say hi. So what if you don't make yourself wrong for anything that you do? And if the person doesn't turn out to be your next boyfriend or husband, then what? You did not do anything wrong. Stop abusing yourself. Stop that shit. Stop it. You did not do anything wrong. You are not wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. There is no rush to get married or to have a family. What if your happiness is not about having a family? What if your happiness is about being alone and traveling around the world? So what? What if before you dating or while you dating, you always remember, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And I will not say yes for something I don't like because finally there is a guy messaging me or a girl messaging me. So what if you are not lowering your standards, but also being kind to you? So what does it mean to be kind to you? What is it for you? For me, being kind to me is that I'm not going into drama that we usually do, and I'm still there sometimes. Instead of knowing, okay, this is my limit, and I don't like how the person talking to me, I don't like that he's using that he's always busy and as an excuse, and I don't like that, things has been changed because some people are just lonely or bored, and then so they starting here, and then after a few days or weeks they are just going down, and then they don't talk and they don't call, and then you are the most annoying person on the world for them. So what can you do for you to know that you are enough, that you are lovable, that there is nothing wrong with you, that it's not wrong if you like to be text. There is no wrong if you like to be called. There is no wrong if you want to meet 2 or 3 times a week, not just once in a month. So what if you start to communicate what you like and know, and I think this is very important as well, to know that, okay, does it really worth to go into this conversation with this guy or girl and tell them how I feel, or how did it make me feel, or what do I really think about this? Or should I just let it go? Because so many times you're trying to explain to the person, oh, this is how this made me feel, or this is what I think, or this is what came to my mind, and the person is not open to receive the information, what means you're gonna feel like you are talking to the wall, and that can be very annoying, because then you start to feel worthless, then you start to feel really like no one is listening to you, and there is no reason why you should say what you really think. So when you start dating, know your worth. Know that you are worthy of love. Know that you are amazing. Know that you are sexy. Know that there is nothing wrong with you. And also know that when the person starts to say, that is your fault, this is your fault, I'm like this because of you, I'm like that because of you, I made this because of you, what's wrong with you, you are crazy, you are not normal. When this starts, you have to know that you are probably facing a narcissist, what means that they will never ever take the responsibility for their actions. So you gotta be aware, okay, did I really make anything bad here? Was I really wrong here? Or is this person just trying to put every blame on me? And when you feel that in your stomach or in your heart that, yeah, I actually did the best that I could, then all you have to do is walk away. And that's what we don't do, because we are so lonely, and we fear that, oh my god, there is one person talking to me, I should be grateful. But girl, there are thousands of men who would love to be your boyfriend or husband, or just even to go for a coffee with you, even if it's a corona and stuff, so it's probably a takeaway coffee, but still. So what if you are not worrying about, there is another trick, what if you are not worrying about when you go on the date, oh, will this person like me? But you ask the question, will I like this person? Will this person be fun for me? So instead of watching everything and the other person, what he's thinking about you or what she's thinking about you, instead of looking into your heart and say, okay, what do I really like? Who would I like to be with, and what that person not really should look like, but be like. Like, for example, I like funny people. I like when someone is really funny. So for me, that would be kind of important to be funny. So what is it that for you? Maybe you like someone who likes to cook. So instead of saying yes for every person who hates to cook, what if you are starting cooking and enjoying, and then someone can show up who also likes the cooking, and you can both enjoying together. So what if there is nothing personal and nothing is impossible? So instead of giving up and saying yes just not to be alone, what if you just write down what would you like the other person be, and also for you, while looking for the person, not lowering your standards, okay? And it's also very important, especially with narcissist people, that don't take it personal, please. I know it's so easy to say, but I've been there, and I know when you take it personal, it can become hell. It can feel like you are the worst person on the planet, because that's how they function, and you don't have to function from there, okay? You are all amazing, all lovely, and all sexy, and thank you so much for watching this, and I hope this helps. Bye.